So there we go. We actually got some really big news here today about Tower of God New World. So I wanted to share that with you so you are aware. This is officially our first kind of information on this. So I thought I'd jump into this, break it down. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Let's jump into it. And I also got some really important stuff to tell you. You got to hear this stuff out. Trust me, I'm not joking here. So again, this is the new update notice that came in. But there is some information around this that, again, I don't want to share with you just like that. Because I don't know if I'm allowed to. But I will tell you right now. So let me go through this and just hear my warning. It's going to be it's one that I can at least... I'm going to check later if I can cover this, but we'll see, right? But first, 803 update maintenance. This maintenance will be kicking up pretty soon. 803, obviously. This is the time zones, again, for everything that's going to be getting it. We have the update details over here, which is pretty cool. No image, but we do already know this image. I told you this would probably be the earlier character because it was in story, and whenever they do that, Netmarble loves to, like, roll out their characters accordingly via that method. And as I promised you, Destined Path, this character over here, which I gotta work on pronunciation, is going to be releasing, which is very, very cool. We're gonna get story mode, main story, act 5. We're gonna get the growth mission for this character, exciting vacation countdown check-in. Remember this? Commit this to memory. Commit this to memory, all right? Alliance expedition event, 4 special items added, free daily pack bundles change. Spendium is going to turn into 1 summon ticket. I mean, that's not bad, but you are losing, theoretically, like, a pure currency like gems, right? Not bad, though. I mean, it's giving you... It's not bad. Free regular will be changed to... the PvP stuff will be changed, actually, from 2 to 5. That's huge. So it makes it more fun to at least grind. Yeah, it's going to benefit whales a little bit, right? Because they have, like, good accounts. They can get through all that. But that's going to be a really good change. We also have this over here. The compensation will be 1,000 of it. That's not half bad, but I do want to hop and just show you real quick to the Pridewind site, so I can at least show you what the character looks like. Let's hop over there real quick. So this is Pridewind. Let's do this. Let's check. The character was shown. This is the character I completely showed you in that video. But this is what I want to mention. This is like the warning that I want to give you. When it does say this, when it does say this over here, as the exciting vacation countdown check-in. Whenever it says this is a Netmarble game. If you don't already know, Netmarble makes another game. This is their game over here. And you can kind of see the similarities in their forum event. So if I go back here and notice this is theirs, all right? And this is Netmarble's Grand Cross. Whenever, like, they're going to be very similar things here because it's the same company, right? They do very similar things. Whenever there is a check-in or countdown login, you have to realize they're always about to drop something big afterwards, okay? And we kind of have speculation, leaks, about why this is going to be pretty good. So we will see. I will let you know as soon as I see the art for this that will guarantee what is coming soon. But it is a massive update that will be limited characters, which are very, very hyped for a lot of players that you may want to save for, right? If you want to go and get a character like this, which again, we don't know how this system works and how these characters are designed, because you have to know that in this game, there's 2 types of banners, right? There's the standard banner, there is this banner, which is the premium banner most likely, but after that, well, how does it operate with limited banners, right? These characters most likely should get added to standard banners and stuff like that for the future, but when it comes to limited characters, as this suggests, some sort of vacation thing here, put 2 and 2 together, come on, now you got this. But because of that, this could be the first limited banner system that we do get in this game. We don't know anything on banner systems. That's why I want to say and make this super, super abundantly clear. We're at a point here, the game just started, so we know nothing, all right? I'm literally using evidence from a different game, which is their own stuff, like Netmarble Grand Cross, right? To give you this little idea, because check-in events are big for Netmarble. They always do that to hype something up, because, you know, it's always fun to get rewards leading into something cool. It gets the players hyped, right? So that's their reason of doing it. But again, as looking down into it, there's also some stuff that we kind of know ourselves that pushes this to be a very big event, okay? And a lot of people were hyping it up. So I'm just saying, do what you want, but maybe if you really like waifus and, you know, specialty characters, limited characters, you might want to save. You might want. But again, I'll talk about that later on. And you know, just so you know, but we don't know. I can't guarantee it. That's why I don't want to say too much on it, because I can't give you 100% fact on it until I see the check-in, because then you'll know right away 2 and 2 together, and you'll be like, yep, that's what it is, right? But again, this is the character we're going to be getting as our first banner. I'm guessing it's our first banner, right? It doesn't give us any other notice, right? Nah, it just gives us this. So it doesn't really give us too much here on images or anything. But yes, this character will be releasing, most likely as banner. And her kit is actually pretty good. So this character jumps towards the weak point enemy, which she applies weak point, right? That's her whole passive over here. So what is it? This character finds the enemy with the highest attack at the start of the battle and marks them with weak point, which is pretty good, right? She increases her allies' attack by 25% and critical rate by 25% when attacking the weak point enemy. So that can be pretty powerful to get off the biggest character off the field and then progress to the other ones. When the weak point enemy is defeated, all teammates' energy increases by 250, and then she looks for a new weak point target for them to kind of attack and focus on, which is, it's a pretty good kit, honestly, right? It definitely is. If we go to her active over here, she carves a path toward the weak point enemy. She then orders all teammates to quickly move to the weak point enemy and attack them while the path is active. The path lasts for 10 seconds and increases the swiftness of allies by 50, right? That's also pretty good. This character will also throw her staff, dealing 500% of attack as damage and decreasing the swiftness of enemies if its path by 25, or in its path, sorry, by 25 for 10 seconds. If the target is a weak point enemy, they are stunned for 2 seconds. This character also jumps toward the weak point enemy to deal 500% of attack as damage. She swings her staff and deals 250% of attack as damage to others enemies and knocks them back. She then increases nearby ally swiftness by 25 and their attack by 25% for 12 seconds, then creates a barrier of 500% of the attack for 8 seconds. So again, her kit is very versatile and very good. I do think this has a lot of potential, genuinely speaking, to be a super strong character. Like you could kind of argue support with the way of kind of DPS, forcing that weak point kind of enemy to fall right away. And her class is literally support right here. Red color, SSR, physical is the type. So this character really does have a lot of potential. I'm just going to say that now. So fully up to you and what you want to do here. I don't know if pulling is the best idea. We still have to wait and see how banners work and everything like that. We don't know what the pity system is. We don't know anything at any capacity. So I'm definitely going to say the best idea is to wait a little bit and just see how many weeks the banners last. What's the next banner just in case. Because again, if it is a check-in event, and I don't know if really investing into limited characters in this game will be worth it. If it's like you just want to collect characters, go for it. I'm not going to stop you. But remember, like, the fact of pulling dupes is very powerful, right? So if it is that they're going to be releasing limited characters for one of the events, then maybe skipping them is the better idea. In that case, similarly the thing, right, where, you know, getting dupes make the characters much stronger. Another idle game, right? But when it's a limited banner, you can really only pull one or wait till next year and pull another. So with that capacity of it, what is the best idea for free-to-plays is fully up to you. But if you want your character hitting max capacity, you got to get those dupes for them, right? Which dupes are pretty kind of, whatever you might say, they are pretty heavy, and they are pretty helpful. So fully up to you, but that is worth mentioning. That is currently what this entire event looks like. This is pretty good, though I wonder what your opinion is. 10 of this currency or just one blank out summon ticket. Like, that could help you get dupes by crap ton, right? And if these banners, after they finish their run, get added to that, like, you know, entire standard banner, that is huge. That means that at that point, just someone on SSR plus characters and limited characters, right? Because every other character can be pulled on that banner, unless like they're game-changing broken. Like, you can do that theoretically. That's just me talking aloud here, though, right? But yeah, that's been it. Thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace out, and enjoy. That is your first ever update over here to Tower of God New World, which is pretty good. And again, they are maintaining that same style of Grand Cross, so I think it's going to be very similar. So if you know that game, you're in for similarly the same thing, yeah.